BTS news today. Today, the army world is once again rocked by unexpected and heartwarming news. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS who is also currently serving his military service, it is known to make a secret visit to the military headquarters where Taehyung served. The news comes from the report of a fan who works as a military staff. In a matter of minutes, it spread rapidly to all corners of the world and triggered a huge wave of emotions, tears, emotion, and love. This visit is no ordinary visit. It wasn't just a visit between two fellow idols. This is a meeting that proves how strong and sincere the relationship of two best friends who have been walking together for over a decade, Jungkook and Taehyung. This news first appeared on social media X when an anonymous account wrote, "I worked at the base where Taehyung served. There is something special today. Jungkook is coming. He came just to meet Taehyung. I'm speechless." They hugged. Both were crying. I cried too. In seconds, the hashtags #TaeKookReunion and #JKForte are top trending globally. No one can prepare the army for a moment like this. The moment in which two best friends, who have always supported each other behind the glitter of the stage, finally meet again as two men who are now wearing military uniforms, facing the world from a more real, quieter, and more honest side. According to reliable sources from the military environment, Jungkook came without much escort. He did not want his presence to be noticed, and he didn't want to bother anyone. There is only one goal: to find Taehyung. Limited visit time, yet it is enough for two souls who have been so long bound to convey all the unspoken flavors. Jungkook arrives with 2 packs of letters. One was his own, and the other was handwritten by Jimin and J-Hope. A letter written wholeheartedly, containing sentences of support, a reminder that Taehyung is not alone. The staff who saw them said that the meeting took place in an open area of the headquarters. Under a shady pine tree, Jungkook and Taehyung sit side by side, staring at each other, and speak in meaningful silence. Sometimes a little laugh, sometimes both looked up at the sky, and at one point, looked down with hands clasped together. There were tears, of course, but not tears of weakness. It was the tears of someone who had been longing for too long, of someone who could finally say, "I'm here." For those who followed their story for a long time, this moment is the emotional climax of a relationship that has often been referred to as the deepest bond between BTS members. Taehyung and Jungkook, better known as Taekook, not just a couple of best friends, but also each other's emotional safe zone. From the hard, lonely days of touring the world to the lonely nights in the dorm, they take care of each other, strengthen each other. This visit revived those memories, at the same time confirmed that although they are now serving their respective state obligations, their hearts are close together. Jungkook's reason for coming is also inseparable from Taehyung's condition, which has recently been rumored to be experiencing quite heavy mental pressure. According to an acquaintance of theirs, Taehyung really misses being with the other members, and even more so with Jungkook. In one of his letters to Jimin, he wrote, "I'm trying hard, Hyung, but the nights are long. Sometimes I just want to hear their voices." Jungkook, knowing this from Jimin, decides to come. He said to the military staff in his place of duty, "If I don't come, who else will? She's been my world all along. Now it's time for me to show that I'll still be there for her, even when all the spotlights are out." The sentence spread quickly in the army community and became the most shared quote of the day. Thousands of fans created fan art, video edits, and posts based on Jungkook's words that describe his deep affection. After their meeting was over, Taehyung is seen standing for a long time looking at Jungkook's back, who walks away. He did not say many words, only one sentence that managed to catch the staff: "Be careful on the road, Jungkookie." And Jungkook turned his head, smiling slightly while touching his left chest, as if to say, "You're always here." South Korean media immediately reported the incident. Dispatch, which usually only reveals celebrity romance stories, today wrote a special article about Jungkook and Taehyung meeting. They refer to this moment as love beyond definition, between two souls protecting each other. Meanwhile, Naver and Dom flooded its main page with analysis of BTS's relationship that is getting stronger even during the military service. Many cultural observers say that what Jungkook did was a rare act of an idol, put aside personal comfort in favor of meeting friends in silence. Around the world, the army gave an overwhelming response. In Italy, a group of soldiers gathered in front of the Korean Culture Center and lit candles as a symbolic form of support for Taekook's friendship. In the Philippines, the army held a live stream together to read poetry and an open letter to Jungkook and Taehyung. While in South Korea itself, many fans sent flowers and letters to the unit where Taehyung served, in the hope that Taehyung knows that the world loves him. It's more than just a visit. right? An army from Brazil. This is proof that a relationship that starts from vocal and choreographic exercises has grown into a love that will never fade. Not a love of romance, but a love born of sacrifice, time, and loyalty. According to a military source who declined to be named, Jungkook arrived secretly with a limited escort. He was seen wearing full military uniform, but his expression looked serious and full of emotion. The staff who saw the meeting described it as a moment full of silence and deep meaning. After some time, the truth about why Jungkook came is revealed. Apparently, this visit is not just an ordinary routine. Jungkook came to give encouragement to Taehyung, who has recently been rumored to be experiencing severe mental stress due to the burden of duty and a deep longing for the members, including Jungkook himself, according to an exclusive report from a close source. Jungkook told military staff, "I know he's strong, but everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. He's been my shoulder for too long. Now it's my turn to be the crutch." This sentence directly touched the hearts of many ARMY, especially because the relationship between Jungkook and Taehyung is known to be very close and emotional. Some speculations also mention that Jungkook brought a handwritten letter from Jimin and J-Hope to Taehyung as a form of collective support from BTS members. Secret footage circulating on social media showed the two briefly embracing before sitting talking under a pine tree in the headquarters area. They seemed to laugh a little, but were also seen wiping away tears several times. It is not known what they were talking about, but the emotional atmosphere was so felt even from a distance. Shortly after this news spread, the hashtag Taekook reunion and hashtag Jungkook for Taehyung are trending on various social media platforms, with millions of soldiers expressing their emotion, pride, and love for this incredible friendship. One viral comment wrote, "As the world changes, one thing remains the same. Jungkook will always be there for Taehyung, and Taehyung will always be there for Jungkook." Although this visit may seem simple from the outside, for Taehyung and Jungkook, this moment is a reminder that even though they are separated by duty and time, their hearts remain connected. And for ARMY, this is proof that BTS's love and brotherhood is not just a slogan, but rather a living reality in their every action. This story has touched millions of hearts. This moment has become a reminder that behind all the fame and pressure of the entertainment industry, there are human beings with sincere feelings, and there are friends who are willing to travel any distance for the sake of giving a warm hug. In a world that is often busy judging from what looks, this story teaches us to look deeper, that love in its purest form, you don't always need words, just presence. Now, many are asking, what's next for Taekook? No one knows for sure. But one thing the whole ARMY can believe in, this connection will never be lost. Today's moment will be part of BTS's history. And when they return, when the stage is ready to welcome their presence again, the world will see two men who have gone through the storm, stay standing side by side, and smile at each other. Until that day comes, we will continue to write, share, and keep this story in our hearts.
I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man. All your music and arrangement. You don't know shit. Shut your mouth.